So immediately, like, I was like, okay, last minute, I posted on my private story, I was like, last minute, like, who's at EDC, can I, like, come with some group or whatever? Found a group to go with, and I also invited, like, one of my best friends, she's, like, my best, like, party friend or whatever, and we got to go to EDC VIP, but then within the VIP section, there was this, like, other VIP section, and then, and we just got let into it for free because the bodyguard or whatever, he, like, liked our vibe, and I was just like, wait, what? And so we got to go to this extra VIP thing, literally because the bodyguard, like, liked our outfits. Like, at first I thought he let me in because he, like, knew who I was. He was like, no, I don't know who the fuck you are. You pretentious asshole. So did EDC VIP. Obviously, I literally, like, I can talk about other drugs on this, right?
You talk about anything.
Okay, so literally, I, like, every single day, I was, like, on...
You can talk about other drugs on this, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
The question's hilarious. But honestly, before we start talking about other drugs real quick.
Oh, shit.
I just want to talk about, I've been reading online, I've been seeing you post about it. I hear that you have a thing for, like, feet and selling, like, feet pics. Or wait, correction, selling socks, used socks, right? I know, really random. But can you just confirm that for me?
To be honest, I've never done it.
You've never done it?
No, but people have definitely asked me. Like,
okay.
I've always kind of joked about, so I had this thing where, like, people were like, you know, there was a popular time on TikTok where people were commenting, like, can I don't know, use your discharge as cooking oil. Like, that was, like, a popular troll comment. So, and I was, like, one of the only creators that actually replied to it. And I was just sort of, like, discharge as cooking oil. And I was like, you know what? Like, that's actually kind of genius. Because I could call them disc jars. Like, discharge in a jar. So I was like, discharge in a jar. They're disc jars. And then I was like, oh. So I made this, like, face get where I was talking to my manager. I was like, yo, I need new merch. I'm going to put my discharge in a jar. We're going to call it disc jars. Fuck, why did I start talking about this again?
Because we were talking about selling feet and things like that, but the funny part is you just talked about merch, and I'm like, today on set we thought of a great activity about, like, making you your own merch, right? So I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I think it's hilarious. We're gonna start selling socks, used Chunky's dead socks.
Love it.
We have a couple of buckets that we need you to put your feet in.
Okay.
You're gonna guess what's in the bucket, so we're gonna blindfold you. Okay, you can still smoke, you can still toke, you can do whatever you want.
I feel like this is the beginning of a new trauma for me. Like, yeah. I think I'm going to be like shook by this experience, and I'm going to need to recover from it for like 2 to 3 days. Like, this is like definitely like a thing that I'm going to tell my therapist about. I'm ready.
It might be like...
No, I just want to fucking feel something, so let's do it.
Let's get to it. I'm gonna blindfold you.
Let's get to it.
I don't know if you're right.
Let's
get to it. I'm gonna blindfold you. We have some socks for you to put on, and we're gonna start the whole experience. Like, dig your toes into that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Kind of feels like Play-Doh or like silly putty or like a bunch of ovaries. Feels like one of those like slimy ball things. Hold on.
Dive into it. Yeah, like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, this is nuts. Yeah, it's like...
So would you sleep on this?
Probably.
Okay. Honestly, I think people would buy these socks anyways.
Is it mac and cheese in a plastic bag?
It's not mac. Yes, honestly, there's no cheese, but you're so close.
Oh. So is it pasta in a plastic bag?
No plastic bag. It's just pasta. Your face just rolling around in pasta.
Wait, oh my god. Wait. How come it's not wet? Is it cooked then?
Yeah, it's cooked. It's a bucket of pasta.
Oh.
It's a full bucket of pasta.
Because I love noodles.
Oh.
Oh, is that not why?
No.
It's not wet though. How is it not? Like,
this is absolutely hilarious. I'm sorry.
Wait, how is this not wet? Like, I'm so confused.
It's because you have socks on. But like, it's a whole bucket of noodles.
My god, I'm actually shook that I didn't feel the wetness.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's like, oh wait, that means my feet are getting noodle. Oh wow, the oil, the juices. I really don't like gross things, despite, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty nasty.
I'm Taiwanese. Yeah, I'm embarrassing.
These socks are so fucking nasty. Alright, this is the first pair right there. We're gonna get, I don't know, but people are gonna buy those, Melissa. People are gonna buy those.
This is so funny. I love how specific this is to me. They're like not even going in. Is it?
No, yeah, you're in.
I'm in. Thanks. You're in. Thanks for the Thanks, Captain. Like you're in.
The feet are in. Right now we have lab resin infused pre-rolls from Glasshouse Farm and Field. They're hella good. That's what we're chiefing on. I'm sparking you another one right now, and then we can go on to the next bucket.
Oh my god. I'm so high. It's just, but it's like, have you like been in this on this side of it? Like, it's actually a really interesting experience, like being blindfolded and also high and in public in a setting like this. It's very interesting.
Is it? Here's the next bucket. You ready for it? Put your feet into the next bucket. This one's gonna be a little harder to figure out.
It feels like paper or something.
It feels like paper?
Yeah. Is it another food? Oh my god, is it pasta again?
No, it's not pasta.
Oh, it feels...
We wouldn't hit you with the same bucket.
Dude, it feels like you know the like filler paper in packages? It feels like packaging stuff, but I feel like it's not that.
Okay. It is food, I'll give you that.
Oh, it's food? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it fucking kale?
Yes, actually, it is fucking kale.
What? I knew it was fucking kale.
It is fucking kale.
I literally... Wait, that is so funny. I literally was like, is it fucking kale? Dude?
Yeah, it's fucking kale.
Oh, I hate kale. Wait, but I'm like so... like, okay, this is not gross.
You're like, it's not gross. Perfect.
Oh, okay, cool. That's not gross.
There's salad right here if you want to eat some.
Fucking salad, dude.
Oh, you should see the socks. Let's take them off. Like, your kale dyed the socks green.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dude, I literally, like, do you like how I just instantly, like, turned so malicious? I was like, is it fucking kale? Like,
is it fucking
cool,
kale?
I turned into fucking Cersei.
Here's another pair of socks. Let me take that joint from you.
Wow, I'm, like, violently high.
Alright, here's a joint.
Okay.
Here you go, I'll place it in your hand. And here's the bucket.
Oh, God.
Right here.
Is it rice? Fuck, it's wet. It was like wet at the bottom. Is it fucking... Wait, why is it... Is it just rocks in water?
No, it is rice. You are right.
It's rice in water?
Yes.
Why?
Because you have to clean the rice, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's rice in water.
It's California long grain.
Okay, as if that makes
If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, okay, it's California long grain. Okay, cool.
It's really fucking good.
No socks were truly harmed in the making of this video. No sheep's lives were sacrificed for none.
So this one is not my favorite.
Okay, that does not make me feel good.
Here you go, but also it's because of the type of person I am.
Ugh, fuck. Is it piss?
Ew, no.
Oh. Is it...
Pinky.
Is it like mezcal? Or no, sorry, is it like drink?
No.
So it's not edible. Okay. Is it just... There's no way it's just like a little bit of water, right?
It's a type of water.
Is it coconut water?
No. I said it's not my favorite. I don't think it would be an ad. And you asked if it was edible.
Oh right, I'm high. I forgot. Okay. So it's a type of water. It is
You want to dip your feet in again and get that like actual feel?
Wait, was there a feel?
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was absolutely hilarious. Wait, is there a feel?
I don't know. I don't know what the feel is. Let me think. I literally like, fucking okay, it's not edible and it's a
Honestly,
type of water.
it might help you if you smell it.
Oh,
do you want to
really?
smell it? I can bring the bucket up to your face.
Okay. Is it in my face?
Yeah.
Oh. I like hate this. I want this to be over now. I'm done.
All right.
What is
so
that?
this
I don't
one we
know.
cannot sell on eBay. This one is bong water.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew. I was like, this is so familiar. Oh god, that is so disgusting. That's disgusting.
That one is pretty nasty.
Fucking bong water, dude. It's a type of. Oh my god. I was just like, oh god, that smells familiar, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. These can't go on sale, so we'll put them over here. These two buckets are not the most pleasant.
POV, you're watching me be traumatized.
Yes. These buckets are texture buckets, so like, think about it that way. Like, that's not gonna be the most pleasant texture. Okay.
Great.
Cool. We're gonna start off.
Are any of them painful?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna put you in pain. What do you think this is?
Yeah, just psychological pain. Got it.
Unfortunately, your team did not sign that disclosure. So we can't put you in pain. Alright, so here's the bucket.
Join.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
Boom. Okay, there you go. Ready?
Is this Vaseline?
No.
Is it lube?
No.
Is it? Wait, it's not lube. Is it silicone for implants?
Where would we get that from?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Where? No, it's not silicone for implants.
Is it? Like, is it honey?
No.
Is it corn syrup? Is it?
It's not corn syrup. No.
It's just like a viscous liquid, and it's for sure not lube or Vaseline.
It's 100% short.
Is that lotion?
It's not lotion.
Is it soap?
It's not soap.
Is it edible?
Is it edible? Yes, it's edible.
Is it yogurt?
It's not yogurt.
Is yogurt edible?
Is yogurt edible? Is yogurt edible? Yeah, sorry.
Oh, is it just like chia seeds or something?
No, it's not cheese.
What the fuck? Frosting?
Honestly, they're probably pretty good with frosting.
Oh, good with frosting. Fucking.
Honestly, but anything's good with frosting.
This is hard to guess, right? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not. Okay, can you give me like a hint?
Breakfast.
Huh?
Breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. Is it ketchup?
Okay. No, it's not ketchup. I was gonna say, is that what you eat for breakfast? But alright.
Is it like pancake batter?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Wait, is it? Yes! I have to clarify. Yeah, so we could actually sell these socks. It is pancake batter, but can you do me a favor? Can you actually mix it a little bit more? Because we want to make some pancakes after.
Oh my god.
It's kind of crazy because, like,
people are gonna be able to absorb my powers. Whoever eats this cake is going to be funny.
It was so rank. I'm sorry, like the way that looks. Chunky, it looks great. That looks fucking great. You want to take off your socks now?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh.
Trying so hard not to touch it.
So I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna like be able to cleanse my feet after this, right?
Cleanse? What does cleanse mean?
Like I need like, you know.
Like
I don't wanna like have my feet in pancake batter and put them back in my shoes.
Yeah, we'll get them clean.
Okay.
It's like no cleansing. It sounds like you wanted a pedicure for a second. I was like, we don't do those here, unfortunately. This is ew.
I'm proud of my guessing ability.
I am proud of your guessing ability.
Yeah, I've gotten like, I only just didn't get that one.
We're honestly looking at like a rack's worth of socks right now.
Damn.
Like, good socks too. Like, people would really pay for the pancake ones.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here's the next bucket.
So cold. It's like beans and ice water. It's like circular. Is it boba?
No.
Ice boba. It's
That'd be
like.
the extra troll.
It feels like little circles in ice water. Is it bird poop and ice water?
No, it's not bird poop and ice water. It is little bird poop. I mean, oh my god. It's not little bird poop and water, my bad. You really had that.
I was like, cool. Like, we're gonna start another. Let's start another pandemic. Right now.
This is what we're doing.
This
right?
is imagine if you actually got bird poop and we started another pandemic because perverts bought my socks and then like the virus and the bird poop like spread.
Oh, that'd be so gnarly.
That'd be gnarly.
That'd
Like
be
we
so
could have
gnarly.
ended the world. It feels like just like beans and water. Like,
It
it's
feels
like,
like beans and water.
it literally just feels like beans and water. It's like tapioca or like chili or like rice and water porridge.
Hello.
Oh my god. This is like literally so difficult. What the fuck? I'm gonna penetrate this shit. I don't know. Is it like fucking like something viscous? Is it like egg drop soup? Is it like peas and soup? Okay.
Wait, I didn't put egg drop soup in a bucket. You want to take off your blindfold? You can take a look.
Oh god, I'm afraid. It's so bright. Corn! Oh my god, of course it would be corn.
Corn and syrup. So we're gonna sell those socks on eBay.
Great.
You can take a picture of them as well and sell them on your profile.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah,
It's okay. I'll have my team send them to your team because we kind of don't want them in the studio. So I'll have an interview planned with you.
Damn.
But it's not going to be your regular interview.
Okay.
It's so you are. I would say I got to know you. I feel like you grew notoriety when you started your Step Chickens cult. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Is that like when you really saw your profile boost, right?
Yes.
I think it would be hilarious. I have a chicken outfit. I know you have a chicken outfit. Mm-hmm. I want to conduct your outfits. I want to conduct our interview as chickens.
Okay.
But can we go to a chicken place and eat chicken?
Yes, it's so meta. I love it.
Chicken.
I know, I love it. I did have this like, when you said that, I was like, oh, this is just like that skit I wrote called Cannibalism Food Truck. And so I wrote this skit called like Cannibalism Food Truck where basically it's like, okay, we all like, serve Taiwanese fried chicken dressed as chickens. And then every time you give the chicken to a person, someone buys it. And I say like, here's a piece of our mother. Like you see like a chicken stand, but it all has like, that like intense, like, those like pro-life signs, it's like Cannibalism Food Truck. And it's like, really grotesque photos, and it's just like gross shock value. It's like, is that porn or what is it, and then it's just like, but then when you go in, it's like wholesome. It's just like a little like Taiwanese, just like, hey, here's a piece of my mind. So I was like, wow, you remind me of that skit that I wrote.
Perfect. Let's get changed into our chicken outfits and go eat some chicken because I'm actually hungry.
I know.
I'm smoking so much.
I know. I'm starving.
I'm fucking starving. Alright, we're here. We're at Blazing Chicken. Justice Chickens. Hot as fuck.
And hot as fuck, or at least I am.
At least I am too. Shit. Look at these legs.
We're just hyping each other up.
Legs for days. Alright, let's go. Let's go eat some chickens. Get your masks. We're here at Blazing Birds.
It's so good. And I'm
so
also
good.
so hungry.
It's so hungry. Dressed as chickens.
I'm like a 9.5 out of 10 high right now.
9.5 out of 10 high.
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain to us how we got here? What are we doing here? And why are we dressed as chickens? I feel like if anyone could tell us the story of why we're dressed as chickens, it should be you.
Okay. Like the story of the Step Chickens? So story of the Step Chickens. So, before I was a content creator, I used to work at Google, and Google had this like costume party, and I was like, yeah, what's some like low effort, like stupid shit that I could do for the costume party? So I bought this chicken suit, and I just thought it was funny because I was a chuggy millennial who thought that having a costume or whatever was like kind of funny in a way. Because I wanted something that looked sort of weird. Because people are like, oh, I'm in a onesie, but it'd be like a cute onesie, and it's like, no, you're just in your pajamas. Like, be in something grotesque. But this was like the easiest thing that I could think. Because I think chickens are super ugly. So I was just like, okay, I want to do something that's like ugly. Hence the chicken suit. Because I was just like, these are ugly, I'm gonna try and be like as ugly as possible. Now I try to be as hot as possible, but before I tried to be as ugly as possible, because I thought it helped my comedy. But then I had this moment where I was just like, nope, I should use my body. I'm gonna use my body. And then I started trying to be hot. But anyway, so when I was first starting TikTok, I, would make a lot of skits in the chicken suit. So it became like within my, small group of followers, like a running meme, like associating me with the chicken. And then I'd always get high at night and film these videos. Like I was just like my high thoughts. And so, throughout the course of 6 months, I had made a lot of high videos.
Quantity over quality.
Quantity over
that
quality.
That used to be one of your go-to phrases.
Oh my god, yes, exactly. Like I have been, I was just chugging content like as fast as possible. Like literally, like when I first started TikTok, I was making anywhere from 3 to 20 videos a day. I was literally just trying to get as many videos out there as possible. Like I was like racing with myself. Now I don't have that kind of energy anymore, and I'm also like diversifying my energy. But yeah, so like throughout these high videos, I was like, one time I was high, I was just like, yo, like, what if we start a religion? Like, what if we start a cult? Like, a cult's more intense, and I like that it's like an intense word, and I also, it was just funny to me. I was like, kind of I don't want to open that can of worms. But oh my
You
god.
don't want to open that can of worms. I'm sorry. I need to know. Did you think it was gonna be what it ended up being?
This?
No, like you ended up like the cult thing. Did you think it was gonna be that massive on TikTok, and
No.
that you were gonna end up starting like other cults, like without you actually like being a part of it?
I had no idea how viral it would be.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that it would do well. You know, I thought it would do well, but I thought it would be like, you know, a tenth of the scale that it actually was. Because like up until that point, I had just been growing slowly. So over the period of like, I think like 5 or 6 months, I had gotten 1 million followers, just sort of like gradually, linearly. And so I had never expected there to be like a giant boost at any point. And then, but like over time, I had just built. I was just like, oh, let's start. Like, what should we call it? And then I made the process of. Even the name Step Chicken was like suggestions from my followers, and I like held a vote. Like it was very like participant driven, and so you know, I was just sort of like, I made one video. I was like, hey, suggest some names in the comments. I picked my like favorite ones, and then I was like, put them to a vote, and then everybody voted for Step Chickens by a landslide because of a skit that I had made where it was like, you know, it was like the "What are you doing, Step Bro" skit, but with chickens, and I was just saying stupid shit like, what if Mother Hen or Father Rooster find out? It's just like, don't worry, it'll be just like doing it with a turkey, and like it'll be like, yo, just like it's finger looking good, like, you know, stuff like that. So then that's how the name started, and then it was actually a fan who suggested that we like grade other people's comment sections, and yeah, and then so a fan suggested that, and then so I started doing it. So literally, I like went to sleep, and I was like, before I went to sleep, I was just like, hey everybody, like. You know, go, like, everybody change your profile picture to, like, the profile picture that I have and just, like, comment on these videos. I just said, like, change your profile.
They were everywhere on TikTok. Even my page got infiltrated with
hundreds of millions of people did it. Like, hundreds of millions of people did it. Because I remember I, like, literally got 1 million followers in, I think, like, less than a week. Like, 48 hours. Like, I went to sleep with, like, 1 million. And, like, 2 days later, I had 2 million. And it was just, like, crazy because I know that, like, at least I know my conversion rate. At least I'm, like, assuming, like, my conversion rate is typically, like, oh, maybe, like, 1% of viral video will, like, convert to followers. I don't really know. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But it was, like, crazy because, like, literally my life changed in, like, 2 days. So I remember, like, when it exploded on TikTok, I basically had, like, one of my old coworkers, we used to work in tech together. He had like a community-based app, and he kind of pitched to me, and he was like, hey, why don't you like rebrand this app temporarily as your app? So he was like, let's make a deal. Like, you get to flex that you have an app, which is like something noteworthy and probably worthy of publicity. It'll be like a like a publicity stunt. He was like, you can have an app as a publicity stunt. In exchange, you drive followers to my app. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So we did that. I think we got like 100,000 downloads in a day, and that like at the time it had like broken an app store record. So we were like, I think for a little bit like ranked, like for a period of time ranked like 6th in the app store, like the Step Chickens app, and that got the attention of the New York Times. And then once the New York Times like found out and wrote about it, like all the other news sources wrote about it. So I was also in Forbes, I was in Washington Post, like Gary Vee invited me to like live stream with him for his charity. I was in Vice. I was also in Vice China. I've been in Verizon.
Vice China.
Like I was just in Business Insider. I don't even remember. I think I was also in like Parentology. I don't even like remember. I think I was in Pics. I don't even remember like all the different like sources.
You were literally everywhere.
Yeah, and it was like crazy. And so that's kind of like what like really like propelled my career forward, was like having this like giant publicity stunt, because that's like what ended up getting me signed to UTA. So the woman who wrote the New York Times article, she was like, hey, like Charli D'Amelio's agent wants to speak to you. And I was like, from UTA? And I was like, holy shit, why? And then, and I was like, and then they were just like, hey, we want to sign you. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, that's like amazing. Of course, I want to do that. And like, and my life has been like totally different since then. I have like, you know, like an amazing, like I have so many like amazing resources and people who are like on my side, like helping me with shit. And like really, like this was like, I don't know, one of the best things for my career. It was like one of the first like really big things to like benefit me in my career as like as an entertainer, I would say.
Eat some chicken. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you had a lot of talking to do.
Yeah. No, I was like, I'm really high, and I was just talking.
This chicken is so fucking good,
It
though.
really is. It really
Like,
is.
it's so good. It's nice and juicy.
Yeah.
But the sandwich is so big, I don't know how I'm gonna eat like 2 of them.
Oh, I'll help you.
Oh, you'll definitely help me.
Please. Please let me eat it.
But like honestly, I'm wildly impressed because this past year I've been watching your content, and just the story that you tell of like being like working at Google and like working with software and everything, and all of a sudden just being an influencer literally overnight. Literally overnight. I can relate to that. Not to the software side. I'm nowhere near as smart as Chunky is or Melissa. Like I know my career has never been like that way, but like just becoming an influencer. So it's like, but for you though, it's crazy because it's not even just like on a minor scale. It was like a large, like some could say like international scale as well. You know what I mean? So how does that feel when you start like here and you just jump all the way there in literally like 24 hours? How does that feel? Were you overwhelmed?
Oh yeah, of course. I think I was literally like numb to it. To be honest, it took me months to process. Like I honestly still feel like I'm processing it. I mean, like at a much smaller scale, but because like I was just so overwhelmed at the time that I didn't even like have like mental time to process it until like months later, because I was on this like adrenaline workaholic trajectory. I think I literally didn't even start processing it until like maybe like August, and it happened in May. Because at the time, you know, I literally just quit Google 5 months ago because it was so soon, you know, and I was like, and it was intense because it was like during the pandemic. I was like living in like a 500 square foot apartment in Soho with my ex-boyfriend, and it was like a studio, and so I was just like, and then, you know, all that press came out and like all the notifications coming in. I mean, I never check my notifications. It's too much. But then also like everybody and their mother was reaching out to me at the time. So like, you know, pretty much like everybody in my life who like knew about me, or to some extent, I don't know, like a really good percentage of like people that I like ever met ever in my life, like all reached out to me. It was like, yo, I saw you in this, yo, I saw you in that, oh my god, I saw you in this, oh my god, I saw you in that. And then at the same time, like a bunch of like strangers are like always DMing me and shit, and I'm just like, and I was getting a lot of like business proposals too. It was like, you know, after I exploded, like everybody just tried to get something out of me, and that was like, to be honest, traumatizing and shitty. Because it was like all this like great stuff was happening, and I was like trying to navigate it, and I was also like I was just like really like depressed at the time. Like I was still like, you know, I was in kind of like a bad place like mental health wise, and like everybody was just fucking like trying to get something out of me, and I was just like, why the fuck is everyone asking me for shit? Like I was just like, ugh, like I wish I could be like I don't know, making Magneto or something, and just sort of like magnet waves everyone would be like, get away.
Let's talk about your content for a second.
Yeah.
So, you have millions of followers, and the type of content you would do. Let's see. I mean, if you guys have seen her content, so I would say it's a little inappropriate, right?
A little.
Some of it, I would say is a little bit lewd. It's hilarious though. You're single, pop, snort it, drop, like, do it. You got this.
Drink it, snort it. Sorry, drink it, smoke it, snort it, shoot it. You got one body, you got to use it.
Exactly. So it's hilarious. But have you ever thought about who is following you? And
I definitely think about it, and I think
that you have, like TikTok. And not really, I'm not really like talking about Instagram because everybody's on Instagram, but like TikTok is like more of a younger audience.
Oh, totally. I know that I know that like a lot of the Asian community follows me, which I'm like so happy about, because I love being in the Asian media community, and I feel like the party like rave drug community follows me, because I just base it on like where I get like the most recognized, like, and I realized I get the most recognized like at parties, and I was like, oh, this is like my audience, and like I was recognized a lot at the 88 Rising Festival this past weekend, which is like an Asian, basically like 99.9% of people there were like Asian American. It's like the Asian American like media community or whatever, which I'm, you know, glad, because like, you know, I think like I think stoners follow me. Oh, I know a lot of doctors follow me.
A lot of doctors follow you?
Yeah, because they love dark humor.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's just like
because the type of influence you have is, I'm trying to get to they're like, even people ask me this about my content all the time, and they ask like how many younger kids follow me, and do I ever feel bad about the content I post? And I mean, obviously sometimes I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course, because sometimes I feel like it's propagating like drug use when I'm not really trying to do that. I'm just trying to like show a safe like form of doing it, or like showing that it's not as dangerous as it seems. But it's like, what is your take on it? And like what you're posting, do you feel like it is impacting the youth? Like people that do you feel like it's impacting the people who are watching you, or do you think that it's all like being taken with a grain of salt, like satirical and shit like that?
I mean, I think everybody knows I'm joking. You can't not know I'm joking. It's so obviously a joke. Like literally, like I think people who follow me like know that my tone is like always like 100% sarcastic. Like literally my song Drink It, Smoke It, Start It, Shoot It.
Love it.
Literally the lyrics say like, you know, grandma's ashes, just consume it. Like I'm obviously not suggesting that, like that line in the song alone should show you that this is a joke song.
Yeah.
And the last line of the song goes, shitty content, just consume it. And in the video, I referred to the video itself. I was like literally like in the video, I was like, hey, this is shitty content. What you're watching right now, Brick and Forkball, this is shitty content. I'm telling the viewer that this content is shitty. Of course it's satire. You know, like how do people not? But at the same time, I don't feel responsible for other people's actions. I really don't, because I think at the end of the day, yeah.
It's just, I'm curious as to what you think, because I mean everyone has their own opinion, right?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't think that it like. I don't think like I cause anybody's feelings or actions, and I don't think anybody causes my feeling or actions. I think at the end of the day, everybody's just like an individual.
Perfect.
You know?
Do you have anything coming up that you want us to know about? Any projects that you're working on, things like that?
Like I'm trying to think about which to share. Sorry, I'm really high, and I'm like thinking about what I want to talk about. Well, I guess just know like the reason I don't post on social media as much or as frequently as I used to is because I'm spending a lot of time, you know, writing my own show. And right now I'm in the very beginning stages, but it's like it's my passion, because I feel like in general, oh my god, perfect. I've like really enjoyed branching out of social media and like doing things like this that are just like, you know, it's like I don't want to just like make TikToks over and over again, like every day. And I feel like I can only do like 20% of my actual humor that I feel like I can only express 20% of my humor through a medium like TikTok, where it's like other things. It's like, no, this makes more sense in a show. This makes more sense in a stand-up. This makes more sense in a like blah. Like I wanna like, I feel like despite all my like mental health content, I'm actually like extremely passionate in life, like for like things in life, you know. It's like I love like high stimulating experiences and just like doing a bunch of like intense shit all the time. And so, oh my god, is that?
Can I ask what the show's about?
Yeah, it's about a bipolar degenerate, me, who works really hard to get her dream job at Google, gets to her dream job at Google and realizes she hates it. And the show is, and the show is about how she like, you know, hates her job but feels like she can't quit because of like that generation of like millennial culture, the sort of like, oh, you go to a good college and you get a good corporate job culture, where like, you know, but I feel like most shows about people I'm 28, in like my age group are like, here's millennials and they're really poor. They're 35 and have $100,000 in debt because they studied like medieval studies in Ohio, which was out of state. And they have 10 roommates. Or they're like, look, here's Jake Paul. He's younger than you and has millions of dollars. I don't know, whatever. He has so much money. Like, look. And I just don't think that I've seen anything that like accurately portrays like the group of millennials that like I am from, and I know that resonates with people because of like my more like serious content where I talk about like, oh, this is why I left Google, and like so many people who are like stuck at corporate jobs they hate or at like a good school or whatever have like all messaged me being like, oh my god, I have this exact same like mental trap. So the purpose of the show is to sort of like convey like that story and for it to be like, and for that group to be like seen, but it's also a way for me to express like my longer form darker comedy because like in the show I'm still like doing shit like the character does shit that I do like that I talk about doing on my TikTok. It's like, yes, we are going to like host an exorcism. Like,
I'm so excited for the show. Can I be a guest spot? Can I be a guest feature?
I would love
Special
that.
guest?
I would love that.
I think that would be hilarious.
You selling me weed at a party.
Yes, let me do that. I think that'd be the cameo that honestly it fits me into what I'm meant to do. Melissa, this chicken's delicious. We look great in our chicken outfits.
We totally do.
I do want to say thank you so fucking much for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I appreciate you. We wanted to get you on here. We wanted to talk about your content. And it was just great. Everything that you've done, the activities were great. I can't wait to sell your socks.
Awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully we can get you, you know, maybe on next season, you know, for another episode. And we can do even crazier stuff.
No, this was really fun. Thank you for having me. I feel smoked. I love just being smoked out and fed. It was like, yeah, these are good things.
These are good things. It's a good thing.
I'm like, I'm high and I'm eating fried things, so I'm good.
And you're doing this for work.
I know, I love that.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm like, yay.
Isn't that crazy? That's absolutely
And it's productive.
It's productive.
It's
All right,
productive.
guys. Thank you so much for watching the Stoner Collective today. Why did I say the Stoner Collective? Throwback. Thank you guys so much for watching the Collective.
Thank you. I can't stop eating.
I don't blame you. Don't stop eating. Either way, it's been a great time. Once again, Chunky, Melissa, thank you for coming on. Can't wait for you guys to tune in next week for next week's episode. Have a great fucking day.